So, more progress has been made on Project PDA, specifically with the LiPo charger. I soldered on the wires to it. So these two are connected where the USB connector used to be, and they're carrying 5 volts. And then I have a connector here. So this end is going to go onto the Pi with a diode. And then this one is probably, the positive line's probably going to be cut, and there's going to be a switch placed here-ish. And again, so diode on this one, switch on this one goes to the Pi, this one obviously goes to the 5 volt line on my LiPo charger, and boost converter. This one goes to the battery. I labeled them so I don't do something stupid, though I think the harm I could do is pretty limited. Maybe, yeah, it's probably fine if I connect them reverse, but still, it's, so these, they're going to be cut down. I was using my bench power supply to simulate a battery, and I just stripped these so I could stick them in the, terminals. The, whatever they're called, the screw terminal things. So these are going to go to the battery, and I found a battery that'll fit near perfectly under here. And that is a Samsung Galaxy S3 battery. And I bought an Anker branded replacement one on Amazon for around $10, which was around what I was looking to spend on the battery. And I checked out the dimensions, and it should fit quite well, in this space here. And then, depending, there might be a tiny bit of space left, but, when I 3D print the case, I do want to maybe put, like, a little, like, stylus holder, like, here-ish. Or maybe I can mess with getting, like, a collapsing stylus that I could maybe try to fit down here. I think the 3DS has a collapsing stylus, so I can maybe try to buy one of those from, like, AliExpress or whatever. Because this is a resistive touchscreen, so having a stylus is kind of a must. I don't really know if they make capacitive touchscreens for this, but it's not, whatever. You know, it's kind of more of a prototype, and resistive touchscreens are a lot cheaper. Here's the hole for the micro USB plug on my LiPo charger. It lines up decently well. And if I grabbed a micro USB cable, I'll be back in a second with one, because I don't have one, then it'll fit. So I got my micro USB cable. Here it is. And it's stuck. There we go. So this is going to be positioned something like that. And then this is going to just go sliding. Come on, stop sliding. There we go. Yeah, so that fits pretty well. You can see there's plenty of clearance for the cable. And then, yeah. So this would just go to, like, whatever. And there will be a front bezel on this. I'm going to 3D print something, after I get all the components, so I can design around the components. I haven't even started really designing yet. I did a little bit of a concept design, but it's not going to be 3D printed because it's not to scale. I want the front to slope in a little bit, probably about to this height here, and then it's going to just be a flat front. And originally I was going to have the LiPo coming downwards, but it's actually too long for that with the wires coming out, so that's why it's sitting sideways now. And the switch was always going to be on the side, and I think it still will be on this side. Though I might also put the switch on the bottom, we'll see. I don't have my switches yet, they're coming in soon. I have some switches in inventory, but they're too large for this project. So I ordered some small toggle switches. And that is, it. It's coming along. Hopefully it's done soon. Yeah. I like all these videos to be 5 minutes, so I'm just kind of rambling now. And we're about to the 5-minute mark, so that's good.